Okay, so for this one, we're going to find the solutions of this equation. Notice it's not in standard form, so we subtract the 2. Has to be subtracted from the 5 because it has to go to a like term. So it goes to the C value instead of the A or the B. So now that we have this, we have A equals 2, B equals -4, and C equals 3. So we can find the solutions by trying the X puzzle or quadratic formula. For this one, if you type it on decimals, you're going to see that it does not go through the X-axis. So if it doesn't go through the X-axis, there's really no point of doing the X puzzle or anything like that because it's going to be imaginary solutions. To confirm it, we have the discriminant is equal to B squared minus 4AC, where B is -4 minus 4. Well, I put 2 C's. There we go. B is -4 minus squared minus 4AC. You're going to put that in decimals, and decimals is going to give you your discriminant value. In this case, I got it to be -8, and that's how you know you have imaginary solutions because your discriminant is negative. To keep going, I like to take the square root of the discriminant at this point just because I think it makes it easier for me. So it's -1. Now, to get 8, I multiply 4 times 2, where 4 is 2 times 2. I have a pair of numbers, so they come out, and then whenever you have a negative, it comes out as an I. So I'll have I, 2, and the 2 without a pair has to stay on the inside of the radical, so it looks something like that. Now that I have that, I know that my X values, my solutions, are -B plus or minus square root of D over 2 times A. B just means you change the sign for the B value. B value was -4, so it becomes +4. Plus or minus the square root of D. Well, I already took the square root of D here, so it's going to be this part. I to square root of 2. And then on the bottom, you multiply 2 times A, where the A value was 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. And then from there, you can try and simplify. You simplify by simplifying these numbers first. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Plus or minus, and then you try to simplify these numbers here. Only the ones on the outside, and never go into the radical sign. So 2 divided by 4 is 1/2. So I have 1/2 I square root of 2, and that would be my answer for this problem. I do want to talk about when your square root could be a lot easier. Sometimes you don't have to like simplify the fractions that much. It could be that you don't have a radical to work with. So for example, if my problem had been something more like, okay, let's say for example, we have something like x squared plus 4x plus 3, where the A value is 1, B value is 4, and C value is 3. Then for that problem, when I do the discriminant, I get B squared minus 4 times A times C. And when I type this into decimals, decimals gives me a nice number of 4, which means that we have a nice radical, a nice square root. Square root of 4 is just 2. So when you set up to find the X value, you do the opposite of B, plus or minus, well, the square root of 4 is 2, over 2 times A, which is 2. And this is going to be a lot easier to work out because here, this one, you can just do it on decimals. You do -4 plus 2 divided by 2, or you can do -4 minus 2 divided by 2, and it will give you both answers. So that will be a lot quicker.